Yoink. P-H-I-L-L-Y. Northwest, southwest, southside. Spit it for them bitches and niggas who stay fly. B-Mac, Rockefeller till I die. Matt J dropped on the album in a week. Without...
Okay. What is up, Eagles Nation? What is up, Philly Knights? It's your boy Desert Eagle back at you with another video. And as you can see, I'm standing right outside the Lincoln Financial Field. I gotta give it to Howie Roseman. He's making some interesting moves in the offseason. First things first, you know exactly where I'm going at from here. Alshon Jeffery. Who would have known this could actually be possible? Words can't explain, you know, how excited I am now. I mean, we finally got some weapons that Carson Wentz need. Crazy, right? Alshon Jeffery. I'm loving it already. I'm very excited. And to mention, there were teams that offered him better deals. The Minnesota Vikings, the Indianapolis Colts, hell, the Chicago Bears. No, but instead, he decided to come here to Philadelphia. You know why? Most likely one reason. Our quarterback, Carson Wentz. Our future of this team. You know what? I'll fucking take it. I'll take it. He sees a lot in this guy. He really does. I fucking love it, man. Alshon Jeffery, a wide receiver, pretty much the Bears' best wide receiver. You know, finish 4 consecutive seasons with 800 plus yards. And to mention, this is with the average team like the Bears. Mention they had Jay Cutler, you know, Brian Hoyer and them. But now he's basically with a better team right now. So cold as fuck out here. So with that being said, he can only get better. I'm pretty well aware that, you know, there were some issues going on with him. You know, he had quite a history of taking PEDs. Now it's funny, now this is when a lot of people is going to call me out after I make this video. A lot of people are going to say, oh, hey, Desert Eagle, weren't you just talking shit about Alshon Jeffery, especially made that PEDs video? Now, it's funny that a lot of y'all saying that I've been talking shit, but I didn't know me saying that Alshon Jeffery, you know, taking PEDs, and I had my what ifs, you know, my concerns about him, us saying that we dodged a bullet. If you'd have come to this team and just to be suspended for the next 4 games, I said we were lucky to dodge that bullet. I didn't know saying all that is considered talking shit to Alshon Jeffery. I didn't know me saying that the Bears were garbage because they were 2-7, and me talking mad shit about Judah Tribe was considered talking shit to Alshon Jeffery. If you honestly believe that, then you're all fucking morons. I'm sorry, I just gotta put it that way. Now we got Alshon Jeffery. I'm loving the weapons here. I want to say a lot more about Alshon Jeffery, but it's cold as hell out here. And it's getting a little darker. So, I'm very excited for him. And I know he was originally number 17. So, with that being said, Nelson Aguilar, it's about time for you to give up that number. If Bryce Treggs is fucking gone, take his number. Take number 16. But you got to give up number 17. That is rightfully Alshon Jeffery. So, with that being said, welcome to Philadelphia, Alshon Jeffery. I am very excited for you. I know you're only going to be here for a year, you know, for $14 million. But, you know, you say you want to prove yourself. You say that you can make my quarterback an MVP. You know what? Actions speak louder than words. I want to see you. I want to see you make it happen. That's what I want to say. I love your confidence, but I want to see you make it happen. I think it can, but actions speak louder than words. Moving on to the next, we also got Torrey Smith from the 49ers, who was released by the 49ers, actually. Another guy, welcome to the team. Another talent, another upgrade of our wide receiving core. Very excited for him as well. He said, you know, he just had to get out of there. 2 years of frustration, he had to get the fuck out of here. With him being decided to come here to Philadelphia, he said that, you know, don't be surprised. He hasn't lost a step or anything. I love his confidence as well. But what I'm going to say is, let's see how it turns out in the season. He may not be as good. I mean, we could have got him a long time ago, but it is what it is. He's here. Hell, he still be better than the wide receivers we have now. I mean, Jordan Matthews, average wide receiver, who knows? But I'm very excited, man. Offensive lineman. We also got Chance Warmack, if I got his name right. We also got him. I believe he was cut by the Titans, if I'm correct. So I see that we made some adjustments there. You know, we got Chance Warmack. Steve Wisniewski just signed to another 3-year deal, a 3-year extension. So that might lead to Jason Kelce possibly getting traded, and Jason Peters, Jason Kelce, someone else possibly getting cut, you know, for the cap space and everything. We also got him. There's a chance that we might be getting this guy from the Giants. I forgot his name. I'll just put it right there or whatever. But I like where we're going so far. We're making some adjustments in the offensive lineman. I also heard that Nolan Carroll has signed a 3-year deal with the Cowboys. Even though he wasn't really shit here, he was basically he was still our last hope as far as cornerback situation goes, because for those that don't know, Lewis McKelvin was the first to get cut throughout this team. So, well, you know what, Eagles Nation, I don't know why a lot of y'all is very upset about this, because, I mean, he went to the Cowboys last year, tried to work something out. He wound up coming back here and agreed to a 1-year deal. So it was only a matter of time until he wound up going up there. I knew it was just going to happen. I knew it was going to happen. I even said that he should have got cut. He should have got cut before Lewis McKelvin. But you know what? It is what it is. It looks like we are officially going to be in rebuilding mode, and if we're going to draft, we might as well go most likely cornerbacks and definitely a running back. Hopefully they cut Ryan Matthews soon. All right, from there on, I had to end that video because, you know, the guy came out and said, you know, they're about to close the lot, so came here so I can finish this video. So, yeah, that was pretty much my 2 cents, you know, us getting Alshon Jeffery, Torrey Smith, Chance Warmack, possibly getting defensive tackle, Jonathan Hankins, that was his name, Nolan Carroll. I'm happy his ass is gone. I thought he should have been gone. Him and Ryan Matthews should have left before Lewis McKelvin. So yeah, that, and I also want to talk about the Brandin Cooks thing. I heard that he got traded to the New England Patriots. Now, Cowboys fans are trolling the fuck out of Eagles fans. I don't know why when they have situations going on. I mean, one, they got our trash-ass cornerback, Nolan Carroll, as if that's going to make a difference to their defense. They got two of their guards are fucking gone. Morris Claiborne is on the verge of fucking leaving. I mean, half of their team is about to be free agents. But you got these delusional-ass fans talking about they're going to take division again. They're going to win the fucking Super Bowl. With y'all in what fucking team? What cap space do y'all even have? Just... Who the fuck am I kidding? Let's just leave these fucking clowns alone. Let's focus on Eagles football. Anywho, Brandin Cooks. Yeah, I found out recently. Yes, the Saints turned down our deal, and you know I do know that it was the Titans and the Patriots from there on out. At first, the Saints instantly turned down the Patriots deal, the number 2 overall pick. You know, first round, of course. They turned it down instantly. And here I thought that we would still be in the mix because we were offering, a 2nd-round pick and a defender or 2. Well, I found out a couple days later, they turned our deal down. I don't know what the fuck the Saints were thinking, but Saints fans aren't very happy about that. But you know what? Several Eagles fans aren't very happy about that either. But you know what? I was very excited if we would get Brandin Cooks, but now you look at it, I mean, it would have came to the point that we would probably have to get rid of our first round pick. It's if we did wind up getting Brandin Cooks. But, hey, in the end, the Saints got robbed. It is not our problem because we have our first round pick, our second, our third, both of our fourth round picks, 5th, 6th, and 7th. So we're still solid. We got Alshon Jeffery, we got Torrey Smith, we got Chance Warmick, several other players. I mean, even though it hit our cap, but in the end, we still got our draft picks. And that's how you rebuild. So I think we're still solid. Now, this is where I'm going to have to side with, what's his name? It used to be Sky Too Hotty, but now it's your boy Scotty. Now, we definitely need to focus on the defense. As far as the drafting goes, we got to draft a corner. And as far as the offense, I feel like our offensive lineman is solid, but I would still say go for it. Just one more lineman. One more lineman. Even though we're solid, with us extending Steven Wisniewski's contract, we also still have Isaac Seumalo, Halapoulivaati Vaitai, and also having Chance Warmick on the team. I mean, that's 4 right now. If we go for one more in the draft, that's going to be 5 right there. So, with that being said, I mean, I feel like our offensive lineman is good the way it is, but it's getting better and better, especially if Jason Kelce is gone. I'd rather him be gone. The guy is way too small. Like Eagle Speed said, he's only fit for college. He's not. Carson Wentz needs all the protection he can get. Plain and simple. So, Jason Kelce, he can fucking go. Alan Barber, I'd rather his ass be gone too. It's nothing personal. It's all business, but he hasn't really been playing. I know he's been having anxiety or whatever, but I mean, what NFL players get anxiety before the game? Wind up in a hospital. I'm not trying to clown the guy, but if we're going to rebuild, it is what it is. Real shit. I want this team to go somewhere. So, especially if we want our quarterback, Carson Wentz, the future of this team, to get there, to get better, we got the weapons. We also got a protection. The only thing we need on this offense now, probably one more wide receiver and definitely a running back. So, but moving on from that, this draft, mostly on the defense. Without a doubt. Focus on the defense, especially the secondaries. Speaking of the secondaries, I saw Eagle Speed's video. It was terrible news for us. Sidney Jones got injured. And this is who I wanted in the draft. It's really going to suck. I got to look more into this. I mean, maybe it may give us a better chance of getting him if a lot of people turn their interest away from him because he's injured. Maybe we might be able to get him in the late 2nd or 3rd round. Who knows? But if that happens, I mean, if that happens, we can risk going for someone else. Maybe a Dalvin Cook or maybe a Reuben Foster like Eagle Speed wants, or who knows? We might be able to get Sidney Jones later in the draft. But, I mean, Dalvin Cook is the running back, and I did say we definitely need to focus on the defense, but who knows, man? Especially with Michael Kendricks possibly going to be gone. Wouldn't hurt to get Reuben Foster. But, Sidney Jones being hurt, that really does suck, man. That really does, but anywho, moving on. All right, I also want to talk about Connor Barwin. He's been released by the Philadelphia Eagles. You know what? Even though I'm not upset at Howie Roseman for making the move. I totally understand his reason. I mean, Connor Barwin just wasn't a fit in the system. He's a perfect fit for 3-4, not for 4-3. So at that point, he would have been holding us back, holding up our cap space and everything. So it really does hurt seeing him walk like that, and I really, really want to wish him the best of luck. I I won't even be upset if he were to wind up going to a division rival team. Maybe I will just a little, but at the same time, I mean, it wasn't like he left on bad terms or he wanted to leave and, say, screw Philly. I'd rather go with Dallas or whatever. I mean, so I won't be upset if he winds up going to, a division rival team. Not entirely too upset. I mean, not betrayed or anything. But I do want to say is that I really want to wish him the best of luck, and hopefully, the next team he goes to will have some great use for him. Connor Barwin, he's a great person. He's definitely a talented player. I mean, don't let this past season fool you. Him struggling and everything. Yeah, we wasn't very happy with his performance, but at the same time, he just doesn't fit in our system. He doesn't fit in the Jim Schwartz 4-3 defense. So I want to wish Connor Barwin the best of luck, man. He deserves the best. He deserves a lot more. Hopefully, have great use for him. I guess that's going to lead to my last thought. It's going to be wide receiver talk. Who we currently have. That's right. I want to talk about Jordan Matthews before I even move on to this. Jordan Matthews. There was rumors at first that Eagles may be open to trading Jordan Matthews. Now, how do I feel about this? I don't agree with this not 1 second. No, I'm not for it. I'm totally against it. Jordan Matthews may not be the best wide receiver on the market. I mean, maybe he's our best wide receiver. That was until Alshon Jeffery came along. Just because he's one of our best wide receivers, that does not make him a great receiver. He's more like an average wide receiver at best. But the reason why I'd rather him not get traded is because the guy has lots of potential. I really like Jordan Matthews, and I see a lot in him. Even though he's dropped a lot of passes, just like the rest of our wide receivers did, but he was one of the very few that still carried this team. And to mention, yeah, he's second, behind Zach Ertz as far as having the most receiving yards on our team, just hitting 800 receiving yards. I still think he can do a lot better. Even for an average wide receiver, I still like him on his team, and I feel like he's been growing year after year. I'd rather Jordan Matthews stay, and I would be really upset if if they were to trade him. That's going to be like the 76ers grab someone that has talent, then once we get rid of him, we're already at square one all over again. So I'm not really for that. I'd rather Jordan Matthews stay. Now, moving on to the rest of our wide receivers, and I'm talking about Dorian Green-Beckham, Nelson Aguilar, Bryce Treggs, Paul Turner. Now, Dorian Green-Beckham. I don't give a rat's ass if he goes. I don't give a rat's ass if they get rid of him. I do not want to play on this team that does not want to fucking play football. The fact that he rather party than be at training camp with his team, that's him and fucking Bryce Treggs. And to mention, Bryce Treggs was cut by the 49ers, a team that finished 2-14. Or should I say, Ram in 14. Bryce Treggs, who the fuck do you think you are? Seriously. I don't even think you nor Dorian Green-Beckham is even close to a 53-man roster. So here's what I got to say. If you rather party than to be on a football field, y'all motherfuckers can pack your bags and get the fuck out of Philly. That's exactly how I feel. Nelson Aguilar. I will get back to Dorian Green-Beckham. Nelson Aguilar. You have to ball out this year. You have been absolutely nothing but a complete disappointment ever since you were drafted. I don't know what the fuck Chip Kelly was thinking, drafting you in the first round. But throughout the past 2 years, you didn't even hit 600 receiving yards total. One more chance. That's all I'm giving you. One more chance. Until then, if you don't even hit 600 receiving yards this year, I want you to fuck out of here. I'm already not a fan of you. But since there's nothing we can do, since technically we used you on the first rounder, I have no choice but to give you one more year. So don't say I've never done so. And the fact that you want to sit down and respond to all these people that's trolling you on Twitter. This is why nobody respects you on this team. You know what professional players normally do when they get trolled on Twitter? They block people. That's exactly what goes on. But since you're too damn immature to handle that, if you don't ball out this year, your ass is fucking gone. Doyle Green Beckham. As y'all know me, I have sat in and day out defending. Give this guy some time. He will get the hang of the system. He will be good. But it turns out you're still struggling and getting used to our play calling system. The fact that you even flop at times on almost every play. You know what? If your ass don't get cut by the end of this offseason, your ass better ball out as well. No more excuses. Carson Wentz didn't know this system, but you know how he handled it? He comes to practice every day from 5 a.m. until practice is over. What is your excuse? It doesn't even matter. I don't even want to fucking hear it. So, if you don't ball out this year, your ass can be gone too. And you best believe I will not shed a tear. I don't give a fuck if you are 9'5". If you don't want to play no football, if you can't get used to the damn system, your ass can fucking bounce too. That's exactly how I feel. Last but not least, Paul Turner. You know what? I know Scotty Tuati, his new name is now your boy Scotty, is not a fan of Paul Turner. Me? I fucking love Paul Turner. I don't give a fuck if he only hits, I don't care that he only hits 150 receiving yards throughout the season. He came in super late. He should have started at the beginning of the season. I'll tell you one thing. When he came in, he played pretty well. He caught majority of the passes that was thrown to him. And those catches were big plays. A lot of first downs. That's why I'm a huge fan of Paul Turner. Unlike Scotty. I hope he stays. I'd rather keep him than Doyle Green Beckham, than Nelson Aguilar, than Bryce Treggs. But I see a lot in Paul Turner. I don't care if y'all say he's slow, as long as you can catch. That's what matters the most. Now, that's going to end my long-ass video. I really thank y'all for watching my video. Hopefully, I am completely caught up. If not, I'll, still cam up and put my 2 cents into it. As for my TTC future, I know I was supposed to make this a long time ago. Most of my hate weeks is going to go only towards division rivals. The Cowboys, the Redskins, and the Giants. Because those are the main teams I fucking hate the most. So, yeah, any other reason I go against other teams, it would be, either, a little quite a history from last year or, or maybe if it was the Niner Empire, I would definitely go against them. But other than that, I don't really have too much hate for them. I mean, unless you are the Patriots or the Falcons or the Cardinals, who used to be in our division, or the Steelers. Other than that, it will most likely be, my own division. I would definitely make a hate week towards. Other than that, it's just going to be regular football talk, not too much of a diss unless someone try to come at me really hard. Other than that, that's pretty much my TTC future right there. I'm going to most likely stay in the NFC East division, throwing nothing but hate videos towards them. Other than that, it'll just be regular Eagles talk against whatever team we go to. But all right, man, that's all I got to say, man. I thank y'all for, watching this video. And, always and forever, man. Go Birds. Fly, Eagles, fly. Shout out to the Philly Knights. Shout out to the Eagles. Shout out to the 4th of July podcast. And I'm out of here. Peace.